William, you have to find the transmitter and shut it down, or the depth charges will rupture our hull. We've made a mistake. On the floor plan, Section F just looks like a little laundry room. We looked for it when we first searched the U-boat after you captured it, but we didn't see the entrance door. And with all the things we were worrying about back then, I suppose we didn't bother looking too closely. But now I've re-examined the floor plan, and there's a reference to a completely different document. The engineering map of Section F. I'll report back as soon as I find it.
Sollte er auch nach so langer Zeit. Ist bestimmt kurz vorm Durchdrehen, eingesperrt in dem Kontrollraum. Versucht doch immer das Ordnungssignal ans Oberkommando zu schicken. Der kommt nie raus.
Warum greifen wir nicht von innen heraus an? Töten die Terroristen Schweine selbst!
Leidest du vielleicht unter Gedächtnis?
Johann! Das war's!
William, I found the engineering map. Ballast tank, nuclear warhead. Stockpile. Oh my god. Section F stretches along the entire hull of the U-boat, and we're on the biggest U-boat in the world, so this section is gigantic. Some of it must serve as a main ballast tank or something, because it's a massive volume. Be careful, William. No telling how many Nazis could be hiding in there. William, those Nazis have been surviving in there ever since you captured the U-boat 5 months ago. They must be starving and desperate. Stay safe, darling.
more weeks, maybe. With your grace. Nazi radio room ahead. Gotta find a way in.
Thank you, William. The Ausmetz is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there. Thank you, William. The Ausmetz is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there. Thank you, William. The Ausmetz is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there. Thank you, William. The Ausmetz is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there. Thank you, William. The Ausmetz is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there. Thank you, William. The Ausmerzer is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there. Thank you, William. The Ausmerzer is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
Get out of here now.
Well done, Blazkowicz. Come. Everyone is gathered.
Like that. A life. All they've known. All they've felt. All the shit they've gone through. All of it gone. In one moment. Like water. Like it never was.
time as you need, but at some point, can you please go see Sid at his workshop so he can check up on you? I worry about your health. And I better eat something before I pass out.
Set. He knows as well as I do. What I got, he can't cure.
Okay, Max. It's time.
Max sure likes his crayons.
I know you like this. This is the natural order of things. He is dying, so you must go.
This is a good home for us, Caroline. You always made the right call.
What the hell is that thing?
This is not the thing, Shimshon. This is not the thing. This is the body of a squirrel monkey and the head of my beloved Siamese kid, Shoshana. Look at Gigi's not gonna do anything to you. He's a good angler. You see, I found Shoshana hunting for rats in the reactor room when we captured the U-boat. A few months later, she was dying of bowel cancer when I stumbled upon this practically brain-dead monkey chewing on a blasting cap. And please do me a favor, Mr. Blazkowicz, lower your axe. You're making me nervous. This is not only my favorite animal. This is most probably my most significant scientific achievement. Yes, you are significant. You're hungry? Here's a fish cake. You see, in order to do a cross-species head transplant, you need to A, bridge the spinal column, she's okay. B, harmonize otherwise totally recalcitrant biological system, respiratory and circulatory.
Okay, I get it. Spare me the science mumbo jumbo.
What am I doing? I'm like an old kachkik who had such a long day, and I'm sorry. Let's see. You want something for to sleep, Ingela?
No, I just need to keep busy.
Distractions, huh? No, I understand. We all grieve in different ways, but I have a perfect distraction for you, Ingela. Look, a few days ago, Anya asked me to make a shooting range for the fighters on board. It's almost finished, but I was experimenting with an old German drone for target practice when suddenly this verkackte machine went Adolf Hitler on me, started running Michigan in there. So, I had to lock it inside. Do you mind going in there and destroying the drone? And, feel free to try my shooting range. Tell me how you like it. No, just come back, give me your thoughts when you're done. Okay?
Okay, I'll have a look.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Gonna make me chase you, ain't you? Seth's gotta be more careful with his experiments.
You're back, Shimshon. How was my shooting range?
Well done, Yingler.
You fresh apple, you...
Herr Blaskowitz, your lady Anya, she was here looking for you.
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
Have you listened to the Käfer process?
William. I can still smell her in here. I found Caroline's notes on the American resistance cell in New York City. I know their exact location. Can you look for Fergus for me? He's been back on his feet again after the surgery, and I asked him to bring me some nitroglycerin from the ammo depot, but he hasn't returned. Go to the ammo depot next to the shooting range and find him. We have to gather everyone and get ready for our next move. We've almost arrived in New York City.
How am I gonna tell her I'll be joining you, Caroline? Make her watch as I fade away. Maybe she already knows. Keeps pretending, like me.
You all right, Fergus? How's the arm?
Please. Please help me.
What happened to your face?
I think she's trying to kill me, Blasco. Last what? Have you ever drifted off peacefully to sleep, only to be brutally awoken by your own prosthetic arm savagely gobbing you in the eye? I had to turn her off.
Is that normal? What's that say?
Something about there being a learning curve and whatnot. How I needed to learn how to trust it. I don't know. I'll tell you, I don't think I'll be using it to take a piss anytime soon.
Maybe it's like training a game dog. You show weakness in the pounds. What you gotta do is show that thing who's in charge.
Right. Well, you just stand there and be ready to step in case looks like I'm about to die. All right.
at that sinful face! Oh, you stop it! For the love of... Oh, no, gotcha.
All right, everything's fine. Calm down. There's a good girl. There's a good girl.
You, high and tight there, Commander?
Oh. Yeah. Everything's under control. Right this way.
Okay. Helmet 5.
I have reviewed Caroline's notes. The New York City resistance group is concealed at the top of the state building. Said I assume the high altitude means the radiation is at tolerable levels?
Definitely.
Right. However, we can simply fly in there in our Nazi helicopters because we're gonna be shot down.
Can't we re-establish contact then and let them know our helicopters are friendly?
I've looked, but I couldn't find any means of contacting them in Caroline's notes.
Bloody hell. Well, we'll need to approach from ground level then. Introduce ourselves properly, face to face.
Ground level. The whole city is saturated by fallout from the Nazi atom bomb. Lethal levels of radiation if we go there without protective wear.
Yeah, well, this one... Well, this armor will shield from all radioactivity.
Well, will you do it then, Blasco? Have you grown too weak and useless now?
Always wanted to see the Big Apple.
Lovely. Well, back in. Drop them off now, eh?
No problem, Wing Commander.
Can I be of use?
I don't know, lass. Can ya?
5 degrees port, unsend continue, straight forward.
Got it, Blondie. Hey, big friend. You better watch out for the crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
It's not New York underground crawling with crocodiles.
Oh, no. I'm from Texas. Jesus Christ. Men, women, children. Not screaming no more. But I can still hear you.
Yeah, Blasco. Find your way through the bombed-out city and reach the state building. Faster the better. Fergus out.
Ich erwarte regelmäßige Statusberichte. Melden Sie mir alle Anzeichen verdächtiger Aktivität.
Jawohl. War ja klar, dass ich wieder Dienst schieben muss.
Hör auf zu jammern. Du bist nicht der Einzige. Genieß lieber die Ruhe.
Das ist es ja gerade. Es ist zu ruhig. Hier ist seit Jahren tote Hose. Was soll mir diese Einöde? Ich weiß doch nicht. Ja, bin ich auch ein bisschen zu dick aufgetragen. Sind ja selbst schuld. Wer mit dem Feuer spielt, verbrennt sich die Finger.
Nein, ich meine, jetzt ist garantiert nicht freiwillig.
Stimmt, ja. Und was ist mit dir?
Should get to work on upgrading my weapons. State Building. Caroline, will you help light the way? Goddamn. Should have listened to Bombate. Power up this old train. Nice. Should get to work on upgrading my whip. That's okay. Train's got power. Let's find the controls and see if it moves.
William, do you read? If you are on 5th Avenue, the State Building should be near.
Mama, you showed me postcards from your family in New York City. Wanted to go there. Just you and me. Hello, big boy. Come and test the old man's mettle.
Find a way to reach the top of the State Building and make contact with the resistance group. Look for elevators, stairs, anything. The radiation levels should be acceptable at the top of the building.
Your voice, Anya. Every second, a glory.
Stay calm. Let me first make it absolutely clear that I am not a Nazi.
What you say? You say you're a Nazi?
No, I am not a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi, okay?
You ain't a white-ass fascist Nazi pig, then you're either colored or you're a deviant. And you sure as hell ain't colored, so you trying to pass as a deviant? He look like a deviant to you, Sister Grace?
Nope.
Hang on. I may not be a deviant.
God, I told you he's a goddamn Nazi!
Oh, fuck this.
Motherfucker!
Let me say this again. I ain't no goddamn Nazi.
Hey! Now you bring Super Special back in and you put him down right now, or I will shove this grenade so far up your ass, I'll be dancing and rejoicing as your entrails trickle down from the ceiling. You dig, man?
Lady, I got precious little time for your bullshit. We've been trying to make contact with your group. We're organizing for a revolution in America.
We?
The Kreisau Circle.
Especially escort this motherfucker inside the house and get him a hot meal. Let me put this pen back in. Shit!
Take cover!
Relax, man. It's just a duck. Oh,
Bitch got a sixth sense of humor. Dude, you're crushing me. Oh.
Chili, okay? It's my papa's recipe. Ain't got no spoon, though.
Thanks.
So what's, with the chicken fence? Chicken That's my Faraday cage, man. You dig? It keeps the Nazi alien conspiracy from finding us. I almost got killed by William goddamn Blazkowicz. Yeah.
Do you mind?
You were here when the bomb hit?
Yeah, I was. I survived relatively unscathed because I was on the ground at the time. When I came up, looked like a vision out of Dante's Inferno, you know what I'm saying? I remember Maine people just wandering through the smoke. I remember screams echoing through the bombed-out buildings like howling ghosts. And I remember this mother and son. This boy was blindly stumbling through the chaos. His arms were outstretched, calling out for his mama. And the heat from the bomb had melted the skin on his arms, and they just drooped. Like he was wearing a shirt that was a couple of sizes too big. And I remember his mama. She was crawling to get to him. And the half of her body was all gone. It was just gone. What are you thinking in a moment like that? When you know you're losing everything you love. What are you thinking in a moment like that, huh? Shit. That's gonna leave a mark.
Monsters did this.
Not monsters. Men. Look, I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Blazkowicz. For a little I spoke with Caroline, she seemed like a hell of a woman.
She had balls of steel.
Balls. Why is it that balls are always used as some fucking default definition of badassery? Small, little, delicate things. Resting all snug and warm and cozy and comfortable in their little wrinkly wrapper of fucking skin. Shit.
That is a mystery.
What's not a mystery is the sweet juice they produce.
Yeah, I got a couple of my own on the way. Cute little guy.
It's a girl.
Oh, sorry.
What are you sorry for? What's up, Special?
There's pigs, lots of them coming up the stairs. They're like a fucking army.
Shit, the fuckers found us. Well, You got an escape strategy, Mr. Blazkowicz?
Anya, we're gonna need immediate evac.
Understood, William. Dispatching Has 1 and Has 2 for immediate extraction.
Copy. Move your people to the roof. I'll stall the Nazis until our ride's here.
Brothers and sisters, listen up! I need everybody to get up to the roof now. We're evacuating. And bring all the equipment you can carry. Come on, let's hustle, people!
Come on. Get your shit.
You cool?
Just make sure your people make it out. Come and fucking get me, you white-ass fascist Nazi pigs.